Alright, we are starting to stream. I'll just get this set up. Bear with me one moment, guys. I think the music's okay. I'm going to just edit this, get the right thumbnail up, and then we'll get started. Been opening up a lot of boxes just recently. 2 cases of Arcane Rising. I was going to get onto these ones, and I was like, you know what, may as well not let a video go to waste, so let's get this done. Put this in the Flesh and Blood TCG one done. Sorry guys, just let me get this quickly updated and we'll get started. No, it's not made. That and save. Let's see if I can get the right thumbnail up, then we'll get started. So yeah, didn't want to let a video just go to waste. I'm going to test the music on this as well, make sure it's not overpowering for everyone. Cancel. Still saving, what the hell, man? Come on. Alright, what's going on here? Changes saved, very good. Let's go back to my channel. I know I'm going to get some repeat here, but I've just got to hear the music. Let's go back to my channel. I know I'm gonna... Yep, no, we're fine. Alright, go back to the stream software and we'll get started. Alright, so here we are. And let's get started. Alright. So, Arcane Rising, obviously unlimited. Had some good openings so far. Ooh, let me get here what was the most recent stuff. There's my cracked baubles. Alright. Now I wonder if there's too much light coming. Let me test this. Alright, took that light off. Alright, so Storm Striders, got a Teklo Foundry Heart. Not that enthused about that one. Storm Striders I was happy with. These are all the Majestics and that will be going up all up on the site, but I landed these two, Command and Conquer, and got a foil Art of War, so really happy with those ones. And funnily enough, these 3 came out of 1 case, so yeah, let's get these back where they belong and let's keep going on with opening. So yeah, I figured if I'm going to be opening up another 2 cases, may as well do them on stream. And we're going pretty wild at the moment. You know, that doorbell could ring at any time. I think I've locked the front door so people just can't walk in. Bear with us, I'll just get a bin. Alright, very good. Okay. And just make sure that the mic's working. Yes, it is. So this is my stream table, which we normally stream from. I want to start making some use of that. I haven't been very active or active at all in regards to producing videos recently. Like, real life just comes into it. And being human as well, like, can't always be 100%, yeah? So yeah, just doing the best with what we got. So let's just get past all of them. We've got Super opening up, and I'm keeping the foils separate as well. So start getting our piles done. We've got Ranger. Alright. So there's not going to be any fuss with these per se. I'm just going to sleeve these up. Bear with me. Just get a new one of these. Alright, Palms Off Gaming sleeves. They're the most preferred from all my customers that I have. And at $1.75 for penny sleeves, you can't beat them. So yeah, we've got plenty on the website and we've got plenty in store. Alright, Lessons in Lava being a super rare, which I don't have the super rare slot anymore. Just straight into Majestics from rares. So yeah. Alright. Really eager to see what kind of let's push push that to the side a bit more, give me some more room. Really eager to see what legendary we pull from this set. Alright, let's put them over there, only making room for cracked baubles. We've got rare, rare and foil. So mainly what I'm interested in is I'm going to be pulling obviously out all these cards. I think I am going to do something extra that LSS doesn't seem to be doing and making starter decks for Arcane Rising decks. I'm also going to be doing it for Welcome to Wraith. I've just got to look at all the stores that I've got. After I open another 2 cases of Arcane Rising, I'm probably going to get onto 4 cases of Monarch just to get the stocks up on the website. We've got to leave the charge. And yeah, just want to be supplying the player market out there with more cards within Australia than what are currently available. So I'm going on a mass pack opening. The stock is just sitting there. If it's not gonna, the ones that I'm selecting, I'll just take them off the website for what's available to sell and start getting back into the roots of where I started the business, and that's into singles. I did start it with the singles for Dragon Ball and Flesh and Blood many years ago, and yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go back to those roots and yeah, make the most of it. Alright, what are we getting here? The problem with Arcane Rising, I find anyway, which I think is a big mistake because they don't have the starter decks for it, is that there are not enough defense reactions for other classes. It really did concentrate on the arcane, hence the name Arcane Rising. And it just kind of lacked, or it missed something that Welcome to Wraith had. And as we all know, Welcome to Wraith ain't being produced anymore. They are bringing out some starter decks for it. I believe the starting mark is about $60. My starter decks are going to be far less than that. Look at that, we got a Become the Arc Knight, very nice. Was that the foil as well? It was. Look at that, it's another super foil. Let's get these in there. Let's get that the sleeve. So as you know, here we do support we do both collector and player. I'm more inclined for the player base because I believe the hobby lives and dies by the player base. Love my cracked baubles, keeping them separate. Alright, bullseye braces. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I messed up at all. I'm going to go back in and see those right now. Bear with us one moment, I'll just get these done. And my phone's going off. Alright, we'll just ignore that. Oh, shut up. Alright, I could put that on silent, but I'm being difficult here. Yeah, I want to make sure I didn't actually throw any equipment. It's just going to make it harder to go through later if I've forgotten stuff. And then we find stuff and then you have to put it through into the correct area. Mage Master boots, no. No ring gloves, no. Been doing, there we go. Look at that. Wizard Robe of Rapture. Because when we're making the decks, I want all the cards there, so then we get the initial count happening first, and we know just how many decks we can make. Look, I'd like to supply about 5 or 6 decks of each class as a starter deck for newer people getting into the game, and that's what they are. I want to give them a very cheap intro into the game. Look at that, Blazing Aether, majestic, and we've got a Talismanic Lens, which I'm going to put in a sleeve as well. I'm also keeping the foils separate, as people that want to fall out their decks, you know, we're seeing that a lot more now, that people love turning up to tournaments with fold out deck of their preferred leader or deck. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the phone there. Alright, there's no chats coming in. See how we go. There's Death Dealer. Death Dealer, that's a ranger. Alright. Get rid of these. And that. And our foil is another one of them. Alright, so let's go get rid of these. Takes a little bit more time to do it this way and just sort everything else out rather than just putting it in a pile, but it's going to save me so much time later. If you are watching, I guess people just put this kind of stuff in the background and oh no, they're as a matter of fact, they're tokens. We don't want tokens in there. Alright. People usually put this type of stuff in the background and just do whatever they're going to do and see if anything pops up. You know, just waiting to see what legendary we get. Alright. And maybe people see cards that are going to come up that they're going to want for future decks. It's probably a cheap way of doing it, getting your singles without having to keep buying packs or waiting on other people to give you stuff when you're waiting for it, yeah? Alright, what's going on? Why was my phone going off? Let's see. Oh, mongrels. Alright. Oh, just orders coming through. Yes, I kind of know that my feed is live now. That's another token. Alright, Achilles Accelerator goes over to Dash. Rune Chant, Arinya's Prayer, and we've got another foil for Dash. Alright. It's going to be interesting to see what the next sets come out as. Funny thing is, I haven't even got my own order of Everfest yet. It's been out for so long, but there's just been so much happening, and I've let things just go by doing so many different things as I'm pulled from here to there, that I don't even have my own set collection or anything even on the website for Everfest. So that's something I've got to get fixed up now. Then I'm working through what I've got and what just comes to mind at the time that I can be bothered doing it. I know I've got a Necromunda game in about an hour and 15 minutes, or earlier if he comes earlier, so I just wanted to get through probably one showing of these and see what we pull. Alright, I think I'd be used to this by now after doing 2 full cases. Alright, if you are on watching, feel free to say g'day. I do have the chat channel up, and I do keep looking at the screen time and again. Now, there was in mind for me to do like just get your full set of cards from like Arcane Rising for a particular hero, but I thought better than that. It's probably best to make a deck out of these for the new players. Maybe with actually give them the Blitz deck after make a deck, and then also provide them, oh look at that, that's even the rares are all generic cards, and provide them with the extra 3rd card of each thing that was put in the deck, just so they've got the cards if they ever want to take it to the next format. It was pretty successful, pretty cheap entry, and I liked it. I think at the time, with the cards that I had in there, I was at about $6 to $8, which is a far cry from the $60 for 2 decks, although you do get cold falls and it's very nice for what LSS is going to produce. Not the Death Whistle, very nice. I think that's about the 3rd or 4th one we've pulled. But trying to get people to literally hand over their money for the first time for the game, like it's really nice, and I think the starter decks are going to do really well. But there's something to be said about the like a real, even a cheaper end for the cards. You know what? It also helps me to move bulk. So everyone's winning with that type of strategy. Oh, we got an Aether Sync. There we go. So Aussie from the store here plays Dash. No doubt he's going to take a little bit of interest to see what Dash cards we pull. I don't think he's got the full set of cards that he needs. So seeing stuff that we pull might actually be something that he himself is interested in. Alright. There's that phone going off again. What is it this time? No, just the same group. I'm just going to ignore that from now on, because I can get back to that later. Alright. Now with the amount that I've opened of, like, there's been packs where I got like full Ranger cards, like 4 or 5 cards for Ranger in one of these booster packs, and it's happened for quite a lot of the leaders, and so I've been keeping an eye on what's happening the most, but everything has been quite even. There we go, guys. Command and Conquer. Look at that baby. Yeah, love it. That's the second Command and Conquer. It's the second one out of 2, well, out of 2 cases. So I've opened 3 cases, received a second Command and Conquer. That's how rare these damn things are. So, you know what, I'm going to put this one there as one of the choice cards that we're after. Now, if I crack a Art of War, then it'll be similar to the other case that we got. We'll just see where that goes. Alright, so we've got that, and foil. So yeah, that has been interesting. Being able to do this and being able to see the numbers, and I have them in the boxes out over here, and as you can see, they're all fairly even in regards to distribution, which is what you'd want, which is what you would expect, but it's always good seeing it when you're doing this type of stuff as well. Alright, 9th Blade, super red, lovely. Get that sleeved up. Wait, was that a foil? Oh man, I put the foil down there. Crazy. Alright. Lovely, 9th Blade of the Blood Oath. You know, when that card came out, I was like, wow man, that is a pretty awesome card, but you don't see it used. And obviously people are building up those amount of rune chance, but there's obviously better strategies and other cards to use than something like that. Alright, we've got that. Plunder Run, banned card. I don't think it's banned in Blitz. I'm going to have to take a look at that, to be honest. I haven't kept up with the ban list too often and all the discussions going on. And you know what? That's been quite nice as well, being keeping out of various politics and everything to do with the game. And unfortunately, it's going to creep in. And there's already your niche groups and everything that are starting that if you're not really part of them, then you miss out on some information, especially at the top end. They're all sharing their little insights into what to sideboard and what not to sideboard and that. At the end of the day, the player makes the deck, and those people that make their own decks really know the decks inside out. They know their numbers and that. And you've got the players that play so much that they also, it's as if they made the deck themselves, and they might put in their little 1 or 2 cards different. That really changes up and offers a nice surprise when they're able to get that off. Right, that's been one whole box done. Pretty happy with that. We've got a Command and Conquer. Pretty much pays for the box itself, especially at the prices that we're selling the boxes. If you look online, we've got some really good specials on all the different sets, except for Everfest. We haven't got Everfest up there at the moment for any like large amounts or anything. Taking a step back with mega massive purchases, and that's the decision I've made, just to get back to basics with stuff and to really forge ahead. I've needed to do that, so we're in that rebuilding phase as I plan to see where we're going, and I also need time for myself as well. I was supposed to take a week off and actually disappear off to Perth and go see DMAC over there. and his store and just say g'day and then disappear for a whole week, take a car and drive about 4 or 5 hours away somewhere and just disappear from the world. That didn't happen because they didn't open the borders to Western Australia due to COVID concerns. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I haven't gone on my holidays yet, which has been a big part of the reason why I haven't been doing videos as well. Just haven't felt up to it, haven't been doing stuff either. So slowly looking at the different things, hence why the phone's been going off this morning. I actually went to the boxing yesterday. That was $270 a ticket to sit on a table to watch the boxing, to get entree meal, talk to people that are on the table obviously, but get your little entrees, which was some hams and some like salami and that kind of stuff. What do we got here? Trying to talk and think at the same time. Here we go, just get that out of the way. I met some people there, and now we're planning to go to Thailand for a week. So that was pretty random, but yeah, why not go to Thailand with a bunch of strangers? Fantastic. I don't know when that's going to happen. Maybe July. We'll see. I wanted to go to, there we go, Arcane Rising. I'll get that in a thing. Wanted to go to New Zealand, meet up, have that long-awaited game of Ninja versus Brute. But I'm not sure if that's going to happen now because everyone seems to be going to Worlds. So what's the point of me flying over there if everyone's not going to be there? So I might change that plan and do it for another time. I've been asked if I'm going to go to Worlds. I actually don't think I am. I need to concentrate on the business, and it's just at the wrong time, especially a trip to America. Like, it's not the fact that the business can't run without me. I've got like Aussie's running things here and he does pretty well, so I'm confident enough to leave like the store in his hands to a point. Yeah, it's just a few things going on in life that I just want to get out of the way, I guess. Yeah. Alright, we've got an, oi, yes, there it is. Beautiful, it's the one I've been after. Arcane Skullcap. Woo! Good, congratulations. Someone's going to be very happy seeing that come up on the store. So, yes. Alright, I might put these here. 1 and 2. Alright, you can all see them. Very, very nice. Very happy with them, actually. Man, that's fantastic. Love it. Oh, induction chamber. So, Arcanite Skullcap. I'm extremely happy with that. Oh, we're coming up to 12 o'clock. So that was a nice little presentation there. We're still going to keep opening packs. Not going to stop there. Oh, here we go. So now we're just looking for more Command and Conquers, more Art of Wars. Yeah, they're the big cards. Alright, not sure what's happening here, but I think I got that all sorted. Woo! Nice. Made it worth it. Alright. Now we've got that. Alright, if anyone's got any questions they want to ask while they're watching this, if you're not watching this, well, if you're watching it live, feel free to ask any questions you want. Alright. Otherwise, I know this is probably just sitting in some background noise. Seeing what gets opened. I normally don't do videos like this, but it's a bit of a waste if I'm going to be opening these packs anyway. And honestly, while I'm opening these packs, I'm usually watching some documentary in regards to the fighting scene. If you know me, you know that I pretty much throw myself into anything that I get into. Oh, nice hits. Yeah, man. That's Devon. Yeah. No, really good hits. Hoping for some more. Yeah, I throw myself into anything that I really get into, even to a point where it becomes like, whoa, really? Like, that's the next thing you're into. But yeah, I couldn't do Gridiron due to the times that Gridiron is on. I can't run my two businesses and get to Gridiron, but I looked at what other type of contact, type of adrenaline type stuff I could do, and kickboxing was right around the corner, and why not? Yeah, it's a great form of discipline. You get the adrenaline running when you're actually up against someone, which is possibly what I want to do. I'm unsure at this stage. Endless Arrow, there you go, another pull. Yeah, but just throw myself into it. So I've been watching documentaries in regards to MMA, been watching various street fight videos, just have to do it. There's King of the Streets, there's Street Beefs, and there's another German one which I've been watching as well. I mean, they're pretty brutal, like especially King of the Streets, like they're fighting on concrete. Doesn't look like there's any rules other than not going for like eye gouges or biting or anything stupid like that, but just fighting. But at the end of it, yeah, it's just they come out of it, and I wouldn't say they're friends or anything, but you know, there's a certain level of respect there that you've got to appreciate. Someone that steps in a ring, or just squares off against someone else. That's what we do in Flesh and Blood. We take our heroes and we do it, but that's like more real life stuff and more hitting close to home. Wow, like injuries and that. But yeah, that's what it was with Gridiron for me. Every time I stepped onto that field, I can even remember, like it started to get easier and I looked forward to it until I started getting hit a bit more. Yeah, they started doing plays on the outside, running up the sides with really big guys, or three guys, two in front protecting the ball carrier. Then I was expected to stop that, and that changed the game for me. I was tired of getting injured, trying to stop that kind of stuff. And honestly, I didn't have the training. I didn't have very good training in regards to stopping like one guy, let alone three guys. Like, it was just tough. And when your line or your if they get past people and you're the second last line of defense in that regard, and everyone weighs like 20-30 kilos more than you, it's just tough. I love the aspect of the sport, and the challenge of being at that top level. But then again, there's in Australia, I don't know what it is, but we've got a beer culture. Like after training, people pull out the beers and they want to have like a drink and that. And I don't get that, I really don't. I'm more about the high level sports, and that, you know, you've got to be taking things seriously. You're putting your body on the line every day, and you've got to treat it like that, you know, you are this high level sports person. But it wasn't like that in Australia. And then there's the fact that if you get injured, there is no insurance, and you've still got to, you know, your only work is what you do. You're not getting paid to play the grass level game. So yeah, I think something like a martial art is more in line with where I'm at the moment. Alright, don't even know how I got onto that subject. Oh, that's right, I went to the fight yesterday. Some people should not have entered the ring, but full credit to them for entering the ring. There was a guy that got knocked out in 38 seconds. Another guy that lasted a minute. As soon as he threw his 3 flurries of left punches, I was like, oh man, this guy's in trouble. You could just tell. Look at that, we've got another Blazing Aether. Woo! Alright, I'll put that away. Yeah, but full credit to those guys. A lot of guts to just hop in a ring. Alright. I'm really hoping this game goes back to some more of its grassroots and gives me some... Oh, look at that. Gives me some ammunition for Katsu. I've been loving Katsu, playing him. I've got a lot more go again, a lot more aggressiveness. I'm actually playing a deck, and I've got to do another video on it, where aggro Katsu, I'm not even playing any defense reactions. I take down Kano, I take down quite a few things. I die instantly to Lexi. Have interesting games versus Prism. And Stavo's just annoying. Just that crown, man. What the hell is up with that crown? And where did that come from, that crown of seeds? Like, what a ridiculous item. Didn't even seem much when you first read it, but then it's like, yeah, it's not good. Alright, maximum velocity, very nice. Get that in there. Alright, 1205. So I've still got another case of Arcane to do after this one. Should just have music blaring and then you just seeing cards being opened. But I guess people like some form of commentary. And honestly, I can't hear the music while I'm doing the streaming. So I don't know what it would be like. I would have to test it and take the risk of really annoying some people trying to watch it and then dealing with all the feedback that comes from it. Alright, but it's probably worth a test at some point. Try and do different things. I want to do the Factory of Sadness again, where I open packs for myself and then lose my shit because I can't open jack shit. I can open some wonderful stuff to the store, but when I go to open stuff for myself, it's absolute rubbish. I'll end up with 2 rares in a pack and nothing more. Alright, we've got Tome of Aetherwind. Very useful card for Wizard. Alright, I'll get that in the sleeve right now. Yeah, whenever I come up against Lexi, the opponent seems to get 3 of a kind in hand twice right at the beginning. And then we'll play a second game and they'll do it again. Then I'll play someone else and they'll also have 3 of a kind in their first few hands. It just totally destroys Katsu. Absolutely destroys them. You know, and then there's people going to be saying, well, play this, play that. You start losing the effectiveness of what you've gone out with the deck. And of course there's going to be decks that totally beat you on that. I just get frustrated by seeing 3 of a kind in the first 4 opening hands of the game. And when they pick up 2 3 of a kinds in the one hand, and they have this monster turn, it's just so demoralizing. There's various things that you can tell where the game's going to go with myself. If I'm not blocking anything, I'm usually either a few things. I've either given up on the game and I'm like just going to race you to a quick end because I just want the game over regardless of the result. Number 2, I think I can win by just racing you. Or number 3, I just don't like the deck concept that I'm coming up against, and once again I'm just going for an ending, I guess, and I'm just not having fun. Yeah, and unfortunately there are decks in the format where I'm not having fun. I really have a problem with Prism with their attack slot. You just go deal with it, yeah. And Stavo, I think we've strayed, and unfortunately it's the way that games go. I've heard someone say that control is a measure of a healthy format. Oh, that's a tough one for me. I can totally understand what they mean by that. Totally. I just don't know the level of control where it just shuts down. You can't even play your game, and they're just playing their game, and they're not even allowing you to play yours. There's got to be fun for both people, and that's where Welcome to Wraith was so magical. And look at that, got a doorbell, people, so bear with me one moment. I am going to go see who that is. I might have to stop the stream. We'll see that in just 1 second. Just going to keep them waiting while I finish this. There's my phone going off as well. Bear with me one moment. Hey guys, what's you after? Yeah, we've got brilliant stars right down here. Alright people, I got people come into the store. So what I'll do is I'll open one more packet, and then I'm going to have to stop the stream. But it's been a good stream. We've got the Command and Conquer, we've got an Arknight Skullcap, and then I'll start the stream with a brand new case when I get back on, yeah? So what has the last one given us? Nothing at all. So there we go. Thank you everyone that tuned in. We will be back, I don't know when, maybe even Monday night, yeah? And we'll do this again. Alright, have a great one guys. See you all.